Teddy and the Mystery of the Forest Lake. One morning, Teddy the bear woke up to the singing of birds. The sun's rays gently broke through the branches of the trees, and a light breeze playfully swayed the leaves. Teddy stretched, felt the warmth of the morning, and said to himself, "Today, I will go to the forest lake. They say the sunrise there is special, and the water is so clear that you can see the bottom." Teddy put on his favorite red scarf, took a small basket for a snack, and set off. On the way, he met his friends, Squirrel Skippy, Little Hedgehog Bruni, and Bird Mimi. "Hi, Teddy. Where are you going so early?" Skippy asked, jumping merrily from branch to branch. "To the lake," Teddy replied. "I want to see the sunrise." "We are going with you," Bruni said, a little worried, but rejoicing in the adventure. "And me," chirped Mimi, waving her wings. "I want to sing for the sunrise," and friends set off together. The forest was full of life. The moss on the ground was still damp from the morning dew. The flowers were opening their petals, and tiny insects buzzed over the streams. When they approached the lake, Teddy noticed something strange. The water was murky, and the fish, which usually jumped merrily, looked sad. "Oh, something's wrong here," Teddy said gloomily. "We must help." Friends rushed to find the cause. They saw that the small spring that fed the lake was blocked by branches and leaves. Skippy quickly ran down and began to move the branches aside. Teddy helped her, and Bruni conscientiously cleaned the shores of the leaves. "We still need to help the beaver," said Teddy, noticing that his little dam was destroyed, and the water was not flowing evenly. Bruni was a little scared, but together with Teddy, they carried several large branches, and Skippy pushed them, encouraging them. Mimi sang along a cheerful song so that everyone wouldn't get tired. Finally, they noticed a garbage bag that someone had left on the shore. Teddy picked it up, and together with his friends, carried it to the trash can, and the water in the lake began to become clean. The fish jumped happily, the splashes glistened in the sun, and the trees were reflected in the water as in a mirror. "Look!" Teddy shouted joyfully. "The lake is clean again!" The sun slowly rose over the forest, and warm rays shone on the friends sitting on the shore. Teddy looked at the lake and said, "The most beautiful dawn is when you do good and help others." Friends laughed and clapped their paws and wings on the water, rejoicing in their joint work. And Teddy felt happy. He knew that the true beauty of the world is not only in the sun's rays, but also in kindness and friendship. And from that day on, the bear Teddy often came to the forest lake to take care of it together with his friends. After all, it was there that he understood the main thing. Small good deeds make the world brighter.